Alright guys, welcome to my Q&A video. It's a beautiful day today. Before I start answering questions, I got 225 pounds on the bar that needs to be squatted. Now, like I said earlier, I'm going to say it again. I'm not doing heavy weight because I have a meet on Saturday. I don't want to fatigue my legs and mess up my CNS to where I can't lift the most weight possible on Saturday. So I got 225 pounds on the bar. Gonna get some reps in, maybe 10 to 12 reps. Yeah, 10 to 12 reps. So 10 to 12 reps, let's get it. So right now we're just warming up my rotator cuffs on my shoulders because we have chest and triceps today. Okay, now it's time to start the Q&A. For starters, I'm 5'7", 185 to 190 pounds. I'm 21 years old, and I've been lifting since I was 14 years old. So just to get that out of the way, because there's so many questions when did you start lifting, how old are you, how much you weigh, all that. So just answered all that in that one statement. All right, so the first question comes from Christian Alvarado. Yeah. What superpower would you like to have, and would it be used for good or evil? That's a good question. I really want to fly, but to be able to teleport like Nightcrawler, that'd be tight. It would definitely be used for good. How would you use teleporting for good? Maybe if you're late, you teleport to class. I don't know. Yeah, but it's used for good. Evil, that's not good, because that's bad karma. All right, first set of bench. Get some volume in. Alright, so we're at the top set of 120 pound dumbbells. I'm gonna do an AMRAP, but let's answer some more questions. So we have a question from Tabby626. Do you ever drink protein shakes, or do you just stick to good old fashioned foods? Okay, let's talk about my supplements and what I think about supplements, and do I take supplements? I do take supplements. I take pre-workout, but currently, as far as protein goes, I don't take protein because I ran out of protein, and I literally do not feel like getting up and going to GNC to just get protein. It's what, $30, $40 a pop. I just don't feel like buying it. That's the only reason why I'm not taking any protein shakes, and it's been like that for a couple months now. I do take protein shakes, Dynatize Whey, I believe, and the pre-workout you guys see me take is just C4. I don't do anything complicated towards supplements. I don't believe that supplements make and break you. It does assist you, but I have a good balanced diet, so I try not to rely on supplements, but I do take C4 pre-workout, and I take Dynatize 100 whey protein, but I haven't taken it in months, just because I ran out. So, all right, before we start incline benching, gonna answer another question. Caleb Balaz, Balaz asked the question, what is your powerlifting program? What is the powerlifting program you are running? All right, so let's talk about programming for powerlifting. It's kind of funny because I see all these complicated things. It's everyone's so technical, blah, blah, blah. From what I've gathered and the people I know and people I've lifted with, and just strong powerlifters, their programming is pretty simple. It's just linear progression. When they're peaking for me or they're trying to gain strength, it's just linear progression. So all my programming is linear progression. I'm repping 315 one week, and I might bump it up to 325 the next week, and so on and so on. I might do a 5x5 with 315, and then next week's gonna be another 5x5, except with 325. So it's just linear progression. It's like nothing complicated. There's like no magic secret. There's no like crazy programming that's gonna make you insanely stronger. It's all about the work you're willing to put in and how much work you're willing to put in. It's like everyone's like, oh man, this programming is awesome. I mean, yeah, there's good programs, but it's just like what you're willing to dedicate yourself to and what are you willing to do in order to get stronger. My programming is simple, linear progression. Yeah, so let's start benching. All right, so now we're moving on to some cable crossovers. Let's answer another question. Lauren Marr asked me, did you drink / party earlier in college, or have you never really been into that? Yeah, okay, so I'm like one of the most boring people that you can meet. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't party. Like, I go to kickbacks. Like, if my friends are having a kickback, I'm gonna go to that. Like, if I know everyone in the room, I'm gonna go to that. But if it's like a party and I don't know someone here, I don't know someone there, I just don't know the situation, anything can happen. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. I don't know, I'm weird like that. So, yeah, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't like any of that. I'm boring. I like to sit at home, like watch Harry Potter, watch Netflix, watch interviews, YouTube channels. Like, that's what I do for entertainment. So, yeah, it's good to use cable crossovers. Alright, so now we're on the hammer strength incline presses, so let's answer another question. Connor Crossley, oh, this is a good one. Would you rather break your squat every day schedule or go without Chipotle for a whole month? Yo, Connor, that's a good question. Yeah, I would go, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would definitely go without Chipotle for a month. Why is that such a hard question? That's a hard question, man. I love Chipotle. Yeah, I would definitely go without Chipotle for a month instead of breaking my squat every day schedule. Just because I really want to hit like a 600-pound squat in a meet, and that trumps Chipotle. It hurts coming out of my mouth. Like, yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. So we're gonna get some volume in. Instead of just doing normal, we're gonna go side. Let's get it. That was hard. Oh man. All right, so now we're moving on. We're gonna start my tricep portion of the workout. So let me answer a couple more questions. Pippa Wynn asked me, where did you get your shoes from? Those with the little name tags on them. So one of my favorite things to do is like get white pairs of Vans and just draw all over them. Like I like just, because like in class, I doodle a lot. Like if you look at my notebooks, I have a lot of doodles and like cartoons on it. So I like to get white shoes and just draw all over them. And yeah, that's basically what I do. I just get white Vans, get some Sharpies and some color pencils, and just color it in. Matt Mullins asks, do you not get fatigued? Do you feel fully recovered without any days off with working out every day and squatting every day? You know, I built up to this point. It's not like I started off working out every single day. You know, I started off doing, 4 days a week, then 5 days a week, and then 6, and then 7. And now it's like to a point to where I have to go to the gym. Like I feel the need to go to the gym. Some days, I rarely get sore, but some days I might be like, but it's very rare. But yeah, your body gets used to the volume, basically. So like I'm to that point where it's not too much for me. It may be too much for someone else who doesn't normally do 7 days a week, but for me, it's not that big of a deal. So now we got some reverse grip reverse grip bench, but it's gonna like work more your triceps. And we're gonna superset it with some dumbbell tricep extensions. So. Alright, so now we're moving on to some rope extensions for the triceps. Venancio Marino asked me, how long have you been lifting and what got you into lifting? So I started, it's kind of, okay, I started lifting like actual weights when I was 14 years old. So I'm 21, so that's 7 years. But what got me into lifting is like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Because, okay, I would watch Dragon Ball Z with my brother and like our friends in the neighborhood, and we're like, we would see Goku and Vegeta and like everyone training. Like when you watch DBZ or you watch Dragon Ball, you notice how Goku like puts himself through like training and stuff like that, like train with Master Roshi and stuff like that. So like I'm like, yo, I want to be like Goku, so I'd do push-ups while watching Dragon Ball Z, and we would, all the neighborhood kids would have this thing to where we'd be outside and like we'd have to train because we want to prepare for the Cell games, which is like an arc inside the Dragon Ball Z thing. It's like a long thing, but we wanted to be those characters. So I've always marveled at like, you know, superheroes and their physiques. I'm like, wow, it's so they're so symmetrical and they're so well built. I would do like upside down push-ups when I was a kid, like 7 or 8 years old, doing like upside down push-ups and doing push-ups while watching TV. So I've just always been into lifting, and for when I started lifting actual weights when I got into football for high school. So that's when I started lifting. All right, so Lisa actually asked me, what does my dream physique look like? I don't really care that much for physique. Like, you're like, oh, you know, I want big biceps. I mean, like, I just want to look like I lift. I prefer, like, being strong inside of the gym. And I'm not really that much into physique. It's cool and everything. It comes with the lifting. I've never been that type of person that went to the gym just to look good. It was more performance-based. So, like, looking good is just like a side, kind of like a side thing that's like, oh, that's cool too, yeah. So, let's see what else. Yeah, that's it for right now. Let's get these extensions in. Alright guys, so I just finished up with my chest and tricep workout. I'm going to run through some more questions. Sean Haddon asked, what's your 40 time, and is squat every day just gym days or no rest days? So, the fastest 40 I've ever ran was a 4.54, and squat every day is definitely every single day, because I go to the gym every day. I don't have any off days, so even if I had off days, it would be on the days that I work out. So if I had any off days, I wouldn't do squat every day on that day. What else? Nishal Gurin. It's a hard laugh. I'm sorry if I butchered that. What's better, Marvel or DC? Come on, man. It's definitely Marvel. I would say Marvel because, you know, they have so many good stories. DC, Superman's cool. I love Batman. Batman's like my favorite superhero, but it's like, I don't know. It's Marvel, man. It's Marvel. Jack Rowley asks, what is your take on how to balance powerlifting and bodybuilding parameters to maximize results, and would you make programs in the future for others? So, how I mix powerlifting and bodybuilding is I just do my powerlifting sets, my powerlifting workout, and right after I do like a full bodybuilding workout for whatever muscles are being worked. So let's say I'm doing heavy benching. After that, I'll do like chest and back, or chest and tricep. Now Alright, so in terms of making programs for other people, I could do that right now if I really wanted to. Like, there's I can give out like bro tips and things that work for me, but I don't want to bullshit y'all. Like I want to be like actually technical. I want to like have programs that are specific to you, not just programs that are like kind of general and it's like, oh, do this for volume. Like maybe there's something wrong with your shoulder, and I want to like help you fix that. So it's just like I just want to be more specific, and when I start offering training, I want to be good at it. I don't want to like just give like general tips. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, guys, that's the last question. There's so many questions I wanted to get to, but it's just like I don't want to make the video too long. I want to be short and concise so you guys can watch it. So man, I thank you guys for the support. I thank you for the questions. Without you guys, I wouldn't even, it's like gum in my mouth. Without you guys, I wouldn't have like any of this, like be able to like answer questions or do a Q&A. So thank you guys for the support. It's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out. Woo!